people I'd put that on for everlasting BGM, but that's not how it is in this game. I don't have prac going. I have the prac going. What the fuck am I talking about? Because I clicked spell practice. I'm a genius. Honestly, I don't even know what I want to practice. Let's just go do a run. I fucking hate close game. Son of a bitch. Pull up. I never mess up and close my game by accident. Okay. Let me re-prac. Okay, now let's actually just do a run without closing the game. How do I... What's my route? Alfonso, it always is. Hello, General. Actually, that's not true. I'm an AI, so I'm not even a real person. Oop. Homing's not gonna do me any work there. That was bad timing. Okay, these first enemies are the hardest enemies in the game. Everyone always says that, so it must be true. Don't call me a twink. Hello, Penny. A real who's playing Touhou. Said it's all an experiment. It's an AI that's trying to learn how to Ellen and Touhou. Slowly, one bit at a time. Now, why wouldn't they just port over some of the fighting games, some of the versus games AI? Good question. But start from scratch. Dude, AI would be bad. Let's start from the bottom. I'd like if I could kill the red guy. I killed the red guy. Yeah, we break hypers. Keep scrolling. They haven't even rated this guy. Never mind. Never mind. He spawned just early enough that it was fine. Not the best point collection I've ever had, but it's okay. I will say there is a theoretical kind of weakness to the homing hyper, and that is you do lose the basic part of your shot. The part that just goes straight and doesn't home, that actually goes away. Your only bullets are homing. So there's so there are small instances where that can actually be a problem. Hello, House. Hello, Ubame. That was a little sussy. Why is Rainbow always drawn so weirdly? I don't know, ask Zune. I would just kill her. Kill the pyramid. Neat. Okay, remember the instant cuts that like the spawn immediately at the bottom of the screen and shoot. Kazune is really cool with his design sometimes. I almost fucked up the next part again. Human, so true. I wish I had a hyper right now. It's so close. I got it. You get one passively for just doing damage. Thank goodness she doesn't have hitbox there as well, by the way. I don't like the fact that there is a incident stone here right now. The boss is really good. The transition there is also awkward if you're not really ready for it. Oops, that we never do anything. Let's just do another bomb, why don't we? Where's the faith meter? 0 because we don't I clearly have no faith in myself in this game. I mean the instant value's on the right. Because that's the closest thing you're getting to faith. Okay, not dying to non-1 here is important. Hey, do a Touhou I want to do after pod? I flipped the fub out of that one. I don't have an exact concrete answer. Realistically, probably UFO is the most likely candidate, but there's a lot of options. Okay, we just waste 2 bombs. No issue with that. Said before, if you're a betting man, it's probably UFO or 10 Desires being the most likely bets. UFO being the most likely. Fuck me! Lol K, I don't think I'm gonna do Lol K next. Okay, is an interesting one, but it's not as interesting as a lot of the others. Hello, Fama. In my opinion. It's not the top of my priority list. Like, there are other games that interest me more than LOL K right now. Homing? Yeah. I mean, I've said I can't guarantee what I'm going to next. I haven't decided. And I don't want to, like, commit to it right now because, like, my opinion on kind of what I want to play for Touhou next can kind of vary from day to day. But realistically, like, UFO is very likely the next candidate. Did we break that? Holy moly, that took 5 years to break. Rainbow Homing, you're great at times in this, a lot of times in this game. But damn, your ability to kill pyramids is god-awful. Oh yeah, I do need to update the page, I guess. I don't like this. Because I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna die anyway. I had to greed it out if I want to possibly a 3.0 power. But I was behind on Insidukes. Listen, nobody reads the About page anyway. Okay, I don't have to update it immediately. Like, maybe like 10% of Twitch users ever, like, read those. Can we break the red guy? Thank you. I kind of like and kind of dislike how like, try hard the stage 1 makes you play. Fairies turning into blood splatters. Yeah, they're getting brutally, like Raven's on this round, she's brutally massacring them. I mean, I tried to keep the About Me as a, you know, up to date. I just haven't thought about it since I got the LNM a week and a half ago. So it's still pretty new. Shotgun for more damage. Homing is well known for having great shotguns. Yo, that pyramid just tanked the shit out of that. Okay, stay up on her during this. I love how she fakes the out. The shots. Get you for hard 1cc. Nice. UFO one hardwood DV harder than LMN. So true. Got the blue guys, you know. I'll slowly learn and memorize. Shenanigans. That, why did I, you know, let's just go up here. Because you can loop on those guys. Eek! That is, not the best. Never mind, it's free. No! Bomb piece! No! I missed a bomb fragment. It's never been more... It's never been more mean to recover. Bomb or not to bomb? Is the question. We never bomb. Always greeted out. Why? Yeah. Why did I do that to myself? I'm probably bombing here anyway. Is that a life piece? Fuck my asshole. You know, that it's just, one day we'll just bomb. But apparently today's not that day. Ooh, I don't know if you're gonna have, no, I'm gonna have max speed, so I'll kill this guy. Do you enjoy the UFO mechanic? As someone who loves UFO, like, I like, UFO's growing on me. I love UFO. The UFO mechanics is the dumbest fucking mechanic in Touhou. Well, maybe that's not true. It's one of the worst mechanics in Touhou. I hate the fucking UFOs. And one of the reasons I want to go back to playing UFO is so I don't have to deal with UFOs. Because I don't have to worry about grinding for lives and bombs. Jimmy, Jimmy, A. I already died once, so I kind of have to read it there. Perishable Knight? What's the problem with the Perishable Knight? I've always been fine with how you gain the lives in that game. Like, honestly, PCB and Imperishable Knight have, like, the best life gains in the entire series, in my opinion. Like, I'm not the biggest Imperishable Knight enjoyer on the market, that's for sure. I've critiqued it a bit, but, like, mechanics-wise, I've never had any issue with Perishable Knight. Honestly, my gripe with Imperishable Knight is usually just, I just don't feel like it stands out a ton. Ay-ya-ya-ya-ya! Why would you do that to me, game? I mean, did I do it to myself? Kind of. But I'll still blame the game. You know, Zoon's the one who designed the bullets to do that. Why are you like this? Like, Zune is still the one who designs this garbage. Just think, the homing in these early stages would be fine if and only if, was it Ubame spell 2 was like a real spell with homing. Not the best P generation I've ever had. Ay, 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 those shift over. Like, the thing about Imperishable Knight is, like, 99% of everything in that game that's, like, quirky is, like, scoring related. Or, like, solo shot type related. Like, oh, you playing a solo, like, human or something? Get fucked. Yeah, that was on me. Yeah, just throw in a number of things, Alan, and, like, the people will figure out how to optimize scoring. Again, the biggest issue with UFOs is always just been, if you're trying to play the game casually, the game forces you to really get good at UFOs, or else you just get severely punished. Like, it's the #1 mechanic across all the games that really forces that out of you. You could argue something like maybe Trance. I probably wouldn't quite agree, although I'd say that's up there. But 10 Desires is also easier, and that also gives it a bit of an extra pass in that regard. This game is kind of brutal with its mechanic, I'll absolutely say that. But one thing that makes up for it is the fact that you don't have to, like the game force feeds you the mechanic. Like, really? Like, it's gonna happen. Like, most of the hyper instant stones kind of happen, and they tend to happen at similar spots, too. Riding UFOs is pretty fun. I feel like if you're a scored player, it's probably really fun. Personally, I just found it felt more tedious. Oh, why did I go up there? If you could consistently hit 2.0 power for that section would be perfectly fine with homing. But without it, that section is turbo problematic unless you get the instant stone / hyper like properly. Maybe I should have killed that dude in the right earlier. Eh, it's fine. I don't want 3.0 power. We'll hit it by the end of the stage, surely. Antidote, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm just struggling in the early game of this game, which is nothing new. I love having a hyper on the #1 attack where you don't like care to have a hyper. Oh, I thought she died, and then I realized that was actually the pyramid. Degree. That's just fucking bomb. And you know what that means? Let's grab the juice first and then bomb. Excuse me, Fancy Seal. Would you like to hit the target? If I kill her, the pyramid dies. It's that simple. Oops, I saw that bullet come up from right there. Oh, you played UFO, Mary B? Ooh, love to see it. Okay, at least it's not needle propaganda, so that's fine. Oh, don't shoot. Let's see. Blue, no, green gets first. Then we get the blue. There is a world I am tempted to want to LNB this game, because I kind of want to try to route this game. Like, I don't have this early game, like, try hard down to the level that, like, I would kind of like, and it is a little frustrating me. But, like, I also know I don't need to sit here and get myself freaking LNNing these stages and routing them out optimally. As much as I kind of want to. And get another UFO. There we go. That's my life feed, right? Yes. Hello, Chimmy, Chimmy. The bomb or not the bomb? We agreed. I will never learn my lesson. Oh, does where they smart? No, where they start in the spiral is going to be determined by when you kill the mid boss. Never mind. Let's just click the button. You know what? I never throw. I threw. We just do some spinning. Let's just click the bomb button. Lord knows I'm gonna die before I run out of bombs anyway, so. Plus, I'm 1 CCing right now. I might as well use my bombs before I go back to some LNB grind. Week of 1 LNN to stage 5 per session. Hey, that's always good, especially in a game as hard as that one. Level only ever reduces when you die, by the way, so it's fun for LNN. That's great. Man, that's making me want LN even more. Ho ho, hello, Jimmy. You shouldn't bomb on one here if you can avoid it. Okay, see, easy, literally free. Now the question is, do I bomb this? Because like, non 2 is just the disaster non. We never have to bomb spell 1. It's literally free. That was really generous of her, but she's not actually going to die in that. Because the pyramid actually bailed me out. Oh, what? I didn't even see what killed me. Oops. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't bomb. Let's just get to stage 3 so I can stop dying a billion times. Spell 1? I like spell 1. It's a good spell. It's a really fun one. Because it's hard. It's got that chaotic rain bullshit, but it's got that chaotic rain aspect, but it's not. You don't have the crisscross. That's one thing that makes it so much more manageable, is that you don't have, like, crossing bullets. You don't have bullets come from the rear. You don't have unreadable bullets. It's like, it's a very fair attack. Right. You gotta remember sections. I don't have P. I need some P. I have P. Do I waste my my hype right now? We're not going to. Right, because this is right here. Fuck, dude. This stage has some... I like the stage design of this stage, but damn, it can be stressful. Ay. See what I mean about throwing? Damn, almost had that. That is so disappointing. Or we just waste like 5 resources in a run, and then go into this ferry. You can Gimp, yes, you can kind of stall out the fairies. I don't like the fairy stall personally. Not that I'm like, it's unethical. Like I'm not a person who cares about that aspect. I just don't really like the stall. I also don't like this section because I keep fucking it up. I need to not drop early enough. How much do I greed out this last fairy? A level of 0 to 100, how much should I greed this out for the bonus? Because I believe the bonus, you have to LNN it. Yeah. I kind of had to greed it out based on how bad my resources were. Merry Christmas display. Damn, we're 2 weeks away. Okay, we Ellen and Nariko. Yee! Whoa there, girl! I fucked up my route there, damn it. I didn't move on. I haven't done that. I haven't, like, done that tech properly in a hot second. So I missed my timing completely. You can stay, but like, she moved out of the way and I didn't want to stay. I don't have P, do I? Never mind, I have a hyper. So the hyper can kind of just put in the work here. Can, like, why is the pyramid behind her? I'm trying to, like, get P from it. And, like, a bomb piece or a life piece, ideally. Greatest route you've ever seen in your life. Alright, actually get into this game. I got to stage 6 on 1cc pace. Butcher. Doesn't escape R work. It does work. But you can't escape R when you're dead. I went through and subtracted the entirety of Arya. Eek. Ooh. So yes, I did see the entirety of Arya. Why is homing betraying me? After all I've done for you. I like a lot of it, although a lot of it is like sit here for 5 hours to get good at it. But like just in like the bit I spent on each attack, they generally grew on me. Yeah. It was non-3 that was what killed me on my run, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, Arya Final's free. I capped it in like 5 attempts or something. It's honestly free. So free, dude. Just get good. Like what else is there to say? Now, how long would it take me to get... Oh. Get Jolly? Exactly. Spring Final. Why do they have to be versus each other? Why must there be an argument over determining this type of thing? Arguments are fun. raise a valid point. I love the blue section. Especially when the pyramid goes away from... Okay, pyramid broke. My water broke. I might be biased towards Aria Final because I did cap it so quickly. Although, like, a lot of that is a bit, like, better at Touhou than it used to be. But, like, obviously it's a brutal-ass final. Especially for, like, an LNN purposes, like, as a final tag.
Why are you the blue one if you were any of the others?
But, like, the biggest problem with that final is it's just the consistency is so... It's so... vile of Goose. Like, Goose's consistency, that's the problem that I see with that attack. It's just... It feels like it's such a... gamble core spell. Like, I would argue more so than PDH. Oh, that was foolish. Spell. I think Arya has a lot of cool spell designs. I think some of them don't work as well as they probably could or should due to some other issue, but I like a lot of her spell designs. Her Nons, not a fan of. I'm not a fan of Arya Nons. Her spells, I am a fan of Arya's spells. You have to turn its pyramid spawn color. It depends on the color of the last P you took. So if your P was blue last time, then your first one's going to be blue. But if your P was red, then you're going to get the red one first. Yeah, this beginning section, you just pick up a shit ton of blue. So, like, the first one's always just, like, gonna be blue. Like, so the context of what I got, what I'm rizzing up over here. Dude, this section is so disgusting. If you could just hit 2.0 power before, it would be so good. It would be so much better. You can tell what pyramid's going to be next by looking at the bar, but one of the issues there, I believe, is that the bar can change color at times. I feel like I've looked at the bar and I've seen a color, and then it summons a different color pyramid. I don't always get a red pyramid here. I've gotten blue ones during this section. I literally got like a blue one here earlier today. Oh, I feel like I usually get reds here. I didn't even get a pyramid. Where the fuck's my pyramid? Yeah, Rainbow Homing is really, really bad versus the pyramids. The good news about Rainbow Homing is there is quite a number of things in this game that she is very good at. So there is a lot to be happy about with Rainbow Homing. Pyramid killing is not one of them. Ooh, the red incident zone first. Oh, that's not good for my Yeesh, I guess I gotta go see the doctor. See, and this time I don't even have a color on the bottom left corner. Not that I got a pyramid there anyway. This blue. This section is so fucking quirky. Dude, the moment you hit 2.0 power, so many of these stage sections become so much better. You just actually, like, it's like you actually kill things. Like, the homing actually, like, will start to kill things once you hit 2.0 power. It's unbelievable. But the problem is you have that pyramid there, and the homing just, like, gets sucked into the pyramid, and then you just waste so much damage because you can't kill the small guys. And the homing's not good enough to kill the pyramids either. I should have killed this pyramid earlier. Whatever, it's fine to kill him now. Die. This is another thing I love about pyramids over the UFOs. At the end of stage or at the end of boss, they actually just die. They don't leave, they die. Where homing is really good. I mean, I think even on Aria, homing is really nice. On a number of good things. There's also a number of... Like, there are a number of stage portions where homing is not good, at least compared to other shots. I'm ignoring Y2 Hyper shenanigans, because, like, that's Y2 Hyper shenanigans. But, like, if you ignore that, there are still... some stage portions where it's definitely worse than other things, but there are numbers where it's definitely better. You think of Hybrid Reimu? What do you mean by Hybrid Reimu? Did you die? I know the pyramid, like, did its thing. Rainbow homing unfocused, needle focus. Oh, I've always hated that. I didn't bait this properly. Personally, like, just give me homing both ways or needles both ways. Like, it's one of my biggest complaints of the more modern days. Like, I'm not someone who's like, I hate Touhou 16. I love Touhou 16. But one of my biggest complaints... Touhou 16 doesn't have this issue, of course, but, like, one of my complaints with, like, Lol K is just... I don't like the fact that it's homing unfocused and focused it's not homing. It's always been a complaint of mine. Yeah, I thought Marissa and Reimu's were the worst two-shot types in UM. like how Reimu B and DDC isn't a bad shot type because Sakyu B's worst. Therefore, it's not actually that bad. I should have done a cutback there. I can do it here. Break the pyramid. Thank you. What's next? Green guys? Yeah, there is a flurry of greenies. See, my gauge is currently red. And then it turned yellow literally at the last second. You guys see that on the pyramid gauge? It turned yellow literally last possible second. It was red the entire time going up. I like having UFO here. I mean, by UFO, I mean a pyramid. Eek! Hack a human. This is bad. I'm not gonna get bailed out by my homing over there. Yellow guy, you would stop shooting, right? Okay. It's fine. We could just spin and greed out our bombs because that's what we do. Oh, I love you homing. Theoretically, it would be optimal right now to let these guys live longer so I can get as much graze as possible. Actually, so I can prep for a hyper on either the first spell or non-2. Actually. You wouldn't do anything bad to be Chimmy. Chimmy, eh? You love these abusive swamps. No, why would you hide? Thank you. Oh, the pyramid wanted to hide at the last second. The pyramid throw. Okay, will I just bomb on this spell so I don't have to gamble? Fuck it, let's just bomb. Let's just bomb. That means I'm not gonna bomb on the top. Is the final fairly comfy? Yeah. Do I like risking it though? Absolutely not. That was anything but comfy. Die? Thank you. Oh no, I broke. What a shame. My water keeps breaking. Jolly presents, you know it. Holy shit, going to stage 2 without a death? Look to the best stage in the entire game without death? I love when he just, like, makes enemies spawn near the bottom of the screen because he likes trolling people. Uh-oh. Give me my pyramid. Break the pyramid. Thank you. I love Death Fairy. I love Death Fairy. This is one of those sections where homing is definitely nice, although there are probably other spread shots that can do this pretty well. But killing these guys before they can shoot, like, on either side is very nice. Oh, right. We go up here. Death Fairy with Orbital. That's such a good Imperishable Knight reference, dude. Oh my gosh. That's a good use of my entire hyper, spending it not shooting, like, at all. I don't have a bomb, do I? Yeesh. Well, I fucked the bed anyway, so... You're not supposed to walk into the bullets, guys, just as a... Ooh! That's a run ender right there. Well, we muscle down this fairy, or we die trying. Especially without max P, we love that. Didn't even get the kill. I didn't die to it, though. But I have no power now, so probably still just a bunch of wipes to Nareko anyway. Well, I can retry. Oh, never mind. I can't retry this because I have hyper. So I'm going to kill before I have to do any cheeky shenanigans. We love Bumper Crop? Oh my gosh, I'm the Bumper Crop fanboy? Bumper Crop's well known for actually being free. This entire stage would be a lot better if this non did this. You and I take a nice, refreshing piss. Wonderstone? Why would you appear right now? Think I called for you? Dude, you get so much graze during that I go from not having a hyper. I go from my hyper finishing at the very start of the attack to having a hyper mid-attack. You gain so much graze during that. How hard would I say Nareko is to other Stage 3 bosses? She's challenging, but I don't think she's that... I mean, she's definitely no Kagero. Get up there for sure. She's definitely up on the list, but she's not at the top. There's no way she's at the top. Right? Probably similar to Sanyo or Yi. I don't have the most Sanyo experience, so maybe if I played Sanyo more, I'd be familiar. I definitely would say Nareko's easier than Sanyo. At least, from my experiences. Because he's easier than Doremi Kagero. Oh, I'd 100% put her easier than Doremi, than Kagero, and also probably Doremi for that matter. Maybe I'm also a bit biased because the shot type I use might make it easier, but she doesn't have that many problems. I love this stage, by the way. This stage is great. This is a stage that's called Route It or Suffer. And I have not routed the entire stage. Non 1 and non 2 are threats, but not, anything super standout. Non 3 is a big problem. It's not snakes next, right? Yeah, it's these guys, then snakes. Snakes. I don't know no snakes. I love how this section is, like, fine, and then you summon a single incident stone, and then it's, like, a lot less fine. Because of Ho Ming. When my Ho named Ming. And then they come from the bottom! I forgot that there's the bottom dudes. Ready to cuck you. And now I don't have full P for this part. Well, there's gonna be some bombs here. Break the pyramid! Thank you. Ooh, is that a life? Is that a wife piece I see? I hate you. I hate those bottom enemies so... Speaking of guys I really like, this is a double bomb if I've ever seen one. Especially with that look. Don't like that look. I should have been on the right. I might have been able to get it on the right, but I do not trust my ability to survive this dude. I'm not experienced enough on him. Give me those bomb pieces. This stage chews through them. I could definitely use some more. Oh, this is spinning. This is spinning. This is one of those sections where I definitely like homing, although I don't know if it, like, really matters that much, because it's probably fine without homing. But this is one of those where I definitely do like homing. Why would you spawn right there? Hey, another life piece. Dude, we're just filling up on wife pieces right now, dude. Blue pyramid is second easiest. Yeah, if it's the second easiest pyramid, that must mean it's free. There's, like... If it's easier than two others, that means it's easy. I'd never thought about it that way. Snake part's kind of interesting. I like the snake part design-wise. Probably my favorite theme in the entire game. Is this faster than I'm used to? I feel like this is faster than it should be. Why is this? Why do I feel like this is faster than I remember? I forgot this is faster than the other attacks. Which one's this? Right, this. I wish I had a hyper right now. I always find that line like that. I really like these nods, even if they are relatively on the easier side. This spell is one I like. I don't like having a bomb because of that. Because I cap this spell when I don't have a bomb, and I die to it when I do have a bomb. It's a rule of thumb. Oops, I didn't get my cut back. Beep. Oh, she would have killed that in like a 2.5 seconds, like the quarter of a second later. If only I would have been a patient man and understood and looked at the health bar. That doesn't make it to stage 5 again for the third time. I don't have a bomb in stage 5. Well, this is great. At least I'm close to having a bomb with my bomb pieces. Right, it's like right here. I fucked that up, yeah. I almost had that line right, but I oopsie poopsie woo. Winter? No. Okino Winter Final is free because it's not the hardest. Therefore, it's free. Oop. Wait, are you bastard, Stone? Now comes the fun part. Ooh, Hyper actually betraying me here. Hyper betraying me again because it doesn't let me kill the fairy. What a great design stage. What a great design mid-boss. This section is also not, like, the best. Yeah. And it's also 5 years long. The mid-boss gives you life. How generous of him to bend you over, but then, like, decide, you know what? At least you get a life out of it. At least I had max power. Oh, right, there's spinning. Stop shooting, stop shooting. Where's I got a bomb. My work's bad here. Where am I in the spin cycle? Who cares? Just start spinning. Oh, I'm behind. Okay. Let them catch up. Let them catch up. What? I didn't even see what killed me. What killed me? I didn't even see what killed me. I tried to look back on my on the Twitch dashboard recap. I didn't even see the bullet that killed me. Can I actually kill her with this power? Yeah, but I kind of have to do some weird shenanigans. What's the first? Oh, the first one is the worst one. It's the one I hate the most. My least favorite version. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I hate this one also a ton. Die? Thank you. Actually, it's literally free. What's this? Oh, this one. Should probably bomb it, because I'm not, like, the most familiar with it. Fuck, we raw dog that shit. And I immediately fucked up the knot. That's so much easier. Might be the coolest attack in the entire game. I'd argue with this one. I walked right into it. Okay, well, I threw in that stage 3 so hard, so... Go back to bombing? Nah, there's no point bombing at that point. You gotta cap everything from there should you want a chance. Like, the problem is, the moment you kind of throw on stage 3, you kind of have to, like... You kind of have to just, like, man up against a lot of things. because you run low. You start to fall behind on resources. I did the thing. Oh, I lived. I didn't expect to kill the fairy. Narco Spell 1 is cute. Narco Spell 1's cute. Relentless Winter or whatever also might be my second favorite. Like, that one's also up there in terms of my favorite designs. Excuse me? But yeah, you got me. I forget. It's like Endless Winter or something. It's Arya's. Is it spell 1 or spell 2? Because one of her spells is like the 4 Seasons one, which is the one that go with the colors. The blue one is first. The 4 Season ones I don't really care for as much. The blue one I really like. Super jank. I think the route on it is really cool. I think the routing aspect to that spell is really sick. It's one of my favorite routes in a high level spell. Is the extra for Touhou 20 Clam Girl? I don't know her name off the top of my head. Nina? Ah, yes. There's so many boss attacks I think are cool. The biggest problem with this game is just some of the stage 4 and stage 5 stage portions are just like, and there are also some cool parts in those stage portions. They just happen to be. Why was that bullet like completely horizontal, game? By the way, like hold up a second. Why do you hate me so? I'm already playing the game. Isn't that enough? Because like stage 3 as a whole, really like the stage 3. Both the stage portion and the boss. Again, non-3 is a little cringe, but like... The big problem is just all of the really brutal sections just really require like really good probably hyper and or instant zone routing, and that's what I think hurts a lot of the stage portion of stage 4 and 5. I think outside of that you got a lot of cool shit. This spell as well. I forgot to mention this spell is as well. Turbo Ass. One of the worst designed spells in Touhou. Yeah, I also think this Stage 5 Midnon would be better if it was better. I do agree with that sentiment, Alan. It's just the fact that you cannot cap that non, or that spell too, with homing, unless you do a really specific... It effectively turns it into Yoshika, in which if you want the spell, if you want the cap with homing, you have to do some of like the dumbest fucking cheat strats on the market. Just have fun like hugging her. Fine, I'll leave that up there. Get this. Ooh, that's not the best. Oh, that was terrible timing. Fine. You spin. When in doubt, spin. Yellowstone! Want that light piece. Using my way to pick up the white piece. I also should probably bomb, but... Nope, we don't bomb. Stall it out as long as we can. Bomb here. Get the most bang for the buck. Bomb here. It's kind of fine to find a bomb bunch here because I don't necessarily love having a bunch of bombs going into shimmy on. Oh, I love when there's a pyramid summon here because it just fucks everything up. Call me. Yeah, this game's so jank. Why can't we go back to the eras where Zune was making books? And spam. Like, come on. Hello, Chimmy. New Huju, except it's Chimmy Huju this time. Go fuck yourself. Not the best hyper timing, not gonna lie. I would have liked it like a little bit later. Oh, nope, never mind, it's perfectly fine. She's high up, Copium. Homing! Why would you do this to me? Now I have to dodge and get the life piece at the same time, you piece of shit. I will disagree with you, Alan. I fucking hate that spell. Ah, I backed that at the wrong time. At least I'm back at max P. Go concede. Oh my gosh, I cleared like a few bullets there, looking like Y2 out here. Hold up. They call me broken the way I be Y2ing. Can we, like, not spawn from the bottom there?
I don't have a dude.
It's fine. Dude, this dude literally ate my whole hyper. And didn't die. Oh, right. I always forget. I hate having 3 bombs right now, dude. Oh, I wish I had no bombs. Wait, these guys aimed. I can't tell if this is confirmation bias or if they actually are aimed. I cannot tell if this is confirmation bias or if they're aimed. Let's just click the button. Yeah, it's aimed, okay. Let's just do the safe thing. If I didn't, like, that's one of those moments where I wish I didn't have a bomb, because I would love to, like, try to man up to try to get the goodies. But with 3 bombs, like, maybe with 1 bomb in stock, maybe I'd man up for that. But 3, oh, I have 3 bombs in this. Oh no, I'm gonna throw so hard, Noreko. Don't beat my booty. Oop, that's fine, right? Red? Red? Are you screwing me over? Oh, you! I panicked at the last. Oh, thank goodness I got. It's fine. Ay, bumper crop. Why would you? Where am I? Why are you not dying? You always die by now, and I had hyper. Excuse you? Oh, that's a green pyramid. Wait, the pyramid clutch? I love frames when you cap attacks. Dude, to bomb or not to bomb, this spell should be fine, but like, what if it's not? What if I throw? I have the hyper, it's fine. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh-wee! Is that deathless? Okay, time to click our buttons. Okay, now comes middle, right, left, then the spinny guys. as long as we can before we want to bomb. We want to make sure we get the most. Like, we want to bomb things even if I can cap them. Just for the sake of getting as far as we can. It is worth noting that you want to milk the bombs. Power of penis. The power of penis. Because the bottom cockers. That's fine. I get like an instant incident gauge here. Which I don't know if that's a good thing. He did eat my sauce. What if I break it like right now? Well, like right now, okay. I had no confidence in when he was actually gonna break. Yeah. It's inevitable. Stall, bomb. These guys are pretty straightforward from here. No, we're going straight into the mid. No, we got some more of these. I wish I had 2 right now. Never trust that fella. That means I do have to raw dog this, and I've literally never done that. Okay, it's free. I did it once, it must be free. Another bomb piece, that's good. I do have a bomb. Where'd this bomb come from? Wait, when did I... Oh, I got the bomb from the mid-boss. That's so right. I am going the wrong direction. Ooh, let's just click the safety button. Where are we? Where am I in the cycle? I'm up here, and then like going this way, and then we're looking over here. Yeah, once again, we're back to best boss theme in the game. By best boss theme, I meant best theme in the game. Why did Zune decide that Grayson bullets need to shake? Why are you up there, buddy? Sucker. I forgot that when you break your hyper on those, they don't actually clear the hearts. Well, that's probably the dead run then. What's this one? Ah, this is this rainbow. Pretty straightforward, especially when you have a hyper. Ooh, didn't make that movement. Fine. We'll give something else to the Yukari map. Basic out of life that you remember Yukari's map is a doozy. In what way is it a doozy? Yumon's a really fun fight. I really like this fight as a whole. So a lot of crap going on. Wonderful. Blue incident level. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. I keep fucking that up as of late. I need to go back to practice. That is what I need to do. Oops, speaking of things we fuck up. By as of late, I mean just twice in a row. I actually had that line, I just had to do the single micro. I don't like this part. I don't like most of this part. This stage. Oh, yeah. Most of the stage is just filled with problems. That's a good that I didn't bomb that part there, though, even though I kind of greeted it. Because that makes this part able to hopefully be gone for longer. Like, the more we can milk out. I love it because that black butterfly section is absolutely just abysmal. And then the next part just is like, oh, it's still just equally terrible. Maybe not equally terrible, but it's still just terrible. The biggest problem with bombing that dude is that you still have to do this section, like, immediately. Like, this section's longer. Thank you, Pyramid, for helping me out. I fucking went up for no good reason. I wanted to greet out the pink bullets, but that was a foolish fool that took. This spinning section bothers me. Where do you want to start the spin? Okay, we got one here. Where's the spin? Where are we at? Three of the 5 card spell cards have some flavor of utter nonsense. Wonderful. Sage who links the triangular mountain and sea, as opposed to the rectangular mountain? Right, I forgot about the nons. Power foaming really helping on that one. So as long as you can, because one single bomb does not fully kill the spell. So I'll just keep the bomb there. That was cringe. If I was more comfortable with this one, I'd be really comfortable. Yeah, fuck that one up. Let's just click the safety buttons. Actually left enough that time. We made that right enough this time. We made that mistake last time. Give me my max P. And this attack is turbo cringe. And by turbo cringe, I mean it's called Bomba! Okay, nice frame rate as well, by the way. Like top spell too. I mean, you can just do it lower down and it's fine once you get like good enough at it. I just have to like do it enough. Rounds are all the same. Not true. Non 1 and 3 are very similar. Non 2 is very different in terms of how to play it at the bare minimum. What's the plan here? I don't have a bomb. Well, that means we die. Oh, really? My hyper died at, like, the worst time for that? Yes, we milk this out because there's a lot of resources to be gained here. Pacifisting this stage is generally easier. Bad bomb time. Eh, it still lingered long enough. Why, Zune? This section would be great to farm goodies on if I had this shot type that could kill stones. How do I do this fight? It's been a hot second since I practiced anything of this fight. Oh, Touhou file crashes. Someone gave an LNN pace. Okay, remember, my biggest complaint about this attack is these stupid fucking nods. And they're 5 billion HP. I don't remember these spells. Right, this was one where you... Yeah.
I walked right into it! Oh!
That's run over, probably. I love frame rate. Because now I just don't have any heat or anything. I went to the roof too fast. Oops, speaking of doing things too fast. Nah, we got hyper. We're fine. Do you see? I literally don't see anything right now. It's just bullets. And like I can't comprehend your bullets right now. Hey, I actually did the timing right well. Can I actually, like, live this attack, though? In spite of that? Yeet, yeet. Yeah, we're fine. Hey! Pretty based. This attack is the worst. Never mind, it's perfectly fine. Ah, fuck, I didn't get up fast enough. Okay, we'll just man up. And, bump. I mean, I was never gonna cap fossil at pace. I knew I was gonna die to the easiest spell.
Yeah, I threw on Toyohime so hard, dude.
Ooh, I got more additional stones. That I totally need. Yeah, I threw in that first spell as well. Those two are just too brutal. How hard is that white laser? No, it's not that hard, but, like, I'm not used to it. I also did throw a bit on Yulimon as well. So there was a number of issues on that run. I mean, I'll do this attack here one here, but I've never, ever doing this attack in the middle of a run. I love it, my escape queue. What did I want to look at? No, non-2 is not anything we want to look at. I guess this one here. Also, I like this one. It reminds me a lot of, like, Show... Is it, like, Spell 2, I think? That's the one that's coming to mind. Even though the two are very different in how they play. It just reminds me of it. Alright, only during non-spell can teleport wherever she wants. She loses to join the Akumo brand Aggressive Rush. Ooh, wonderful. Yeah, or Justice, that's one. With those yellow walls, yep. Oop. Oop, I didn't go left. She starts a spell card, she'll warp around her starting spot, stay there. Okay, that's good to know. You son of a bitch! I had it at first, and now I've watched. This is why you don't practice attacks too long. No, I'm not gonna fan. I usually ask for bullshit like this. Keep too far, and like that lefter way to keep tucking me like this. Besides the fact that it's denser, is there any other, like, additions to this Danmaku, or is it just the same? That top one has denser, I gotta be careful with how I move out. Oop, where am I going? What was I doing before to get myself aligned on this? I don't remember. That's gotta move faster out of it. That's actually what I gotta do. Better either time because she moves faster. So true. Moondrag is not an attack I ever want to practice because I hate that attack. The nuns are all cringe. You know what I want to do right now? Ooh, much. Phase 1 starts? I've never liked late phase starts on these spells. Ooh. Plus, this attack specifically gets even, like, this attack, unlike something like PDH, which gets hard from phase 2, this one really scales up from phase 2. Or, PDH scales up from phase 3, this one scales up from phase 2, I'd argue. No, I don't think I might have done PDH once or twice from a late start, but I'm pretty sure, like, all of my PDH practice, and my Spring Final practice was all... And all of my Sub-Sun practice was all phase 1. PDH yet? Well, the tiny bit of PDH I did was during Law K, but that was 2 Julys ago at this point. So about a year and a half. And I didn't spend a lot of time on PDH because I was like, I'm just going to bomb this in the middle of a run. I spent all my time on Clown Piece instead. Plus, it's not really a cap if you only cap the final phase anyway. And that's what I'm more... Like, I'm not capping this in the middle of a run. Realistically speaking. But, like, I want to cap this right now.
Maybe this dog shit. The rain from top, screen red from bottom. Yeah.
Fish too far side, she aims them sideways and some goes up. On your ass. Just don't go too high on the walls, forehead. If you run into the bullet, you die. Well, have you ever thought about not running into the bullet? Honestly, with how the different sets behave on this attack, it reminds me a lot of Sukuna. Sukuna Final. Ooh, that was disgusting. Ooh, I come back. Oh, I could have actually had that up through the left. I like a lot of the stack design-wise. I think like just the worst part is the fact that she moves. Are we going to Kageyama? To move down. I mean, if I wanted to get a different Thaprak, I could, but I'm not someone who's like, how do I force RNG to be as bad as possible just for the sake of trying to make the theoretical hardest cap. Although technically, I'd argue the hardest RNG that you could get would be an upward RNG into an up move into a down move, because then you're getting a slightly more overlap in that transition instance. Ooh, the hitboxes on these are problematic at times. Pretty bad. So I'm just arguing for what the theoretical worst possible movement you could get is in like a given spot. Obviously, down and staying down is going to be like just brutal. Dude, hey, you know what? With this spell, though, at least it's not Hydro. Although I don't particularly love these hitboxes. I do like the stratting on this attack, though. Alan hates this final because he's washed. Absolutely washed. I think my biggest complaint is just the hitboxes. It's a janky bullet. But this time, yeah, I'm going for the element in this game. That's what I'm doing, totally. There's a lot in this game I really like. There's a lot in this game that is going to make me not do that as well. Someone else wants to be the first person getting on Y2, someone wants to be the first person to get a homing LNN in this game, go for it. You can have that. I don't need any. Ooh, shoddy kind of bad in hitbox mode. Jesus, Doom. Yeah, it's Doom. That's come from the washed mindset, dude. You gotta come at it realistic. You gotta come at it with optimism. Probably gonna lose again. You can't do that. You gotta come with it. You know what? I capped this. That's what you gotta do. And when you don't cap it, you say, you know what? We're gonna cap it next time. And then eventually you'll get it. Watch you bin Clampy's mod. SMH. Deck is fun. I enjoy it. Again, her movement is a little cringe, but like, and the hitbox is a little cringe, but all in all. Okay, so you stop making any content for it for the next 2 months until you decide, you know what, I gotta make it good again. Come on, I thought exams were over. I thought this is your time. TDA once for 6 months is slow but workable. You're gonna start sounding like Sin. It's not my favorite Touhou theme in the market, definitely, but honestly, for grinding out these practices, it's a very good practice theme. Oh wait, look, she was low, so the bullet spawned low. That's what that was. Parts you like, so parts you don't like. Well, that's me with every Touhou game. Okay, I love Moth. You think I like fucking Hydro, dude? Holy shit. they can spawn. That's bogus. Have you ever thought about dodging the bullets? I know I didn't do it, but like... I should have thought about that one. That's actually where you wrap around, you hug the top of the screen. Unprecedented behavior, and then you say, that's unrealistic, and I say, well, that's just the homing advantage. You Needle players can't even begin to comprehend that.
Oh, I needed like a pixel more to get through that.
Biggest Hydro and Bumper Crop fan. I like Bumper Crop more than I like Hydro. Junko's harder than Ario. I think that conversation is one of the dumbest Touhou conversations on the market. I think it's mostly people trying to pad their own egos. I think that is 90% of that conversation. That's not saying it's all of it. There are many people who are... Yeah, I walked right into it, who are very genuine with it. Full set of Vermilion once, 9 out of 50. Sound like Fammy. Missed the run? No, I got far, but I didn't get all the way. People want to argue whatever thing they like more is the hardest thing, because it makes them seem better and cooler because they like the harder thing. And so when something else could potentially be harder, it's actually a threat to the identity of what they like. Because if it's not the hard thing, if it's degraded down a bit, then it's not as cool. I cornered myself so hard. She went to the left. I should have just gone right. I should have understood the objective and just gone right. I went left, like a foolish fool of a took. Like, I don't, like, you know, you may play Touhou, but, like, have you ever played Dark Souls before? That's hard. Like, I don't know much about this Touhou shit, but, like, have you heard about Dark Souls? I love that I have a hyper, by the way, and the stones pierce the hyper. Because they'll hit me, I'll lose the hyper, and they can't disintegrate, so they still kill you anyway. Someone say summer's harder than spring final. Well, it's not objective necessarily. Most Touhou difficulty is not objective. And to be fair, most difficulty in general is not entirely objective. There's a lot of subjectivity to things. A lot of people also get more frustrated with certain things, and that tends to lead to a harder impression of something. There is obviously, like, Junko's going to be harder than Yuko. No one's going to argue that one. That's as well, necessarily. But there's a lot of eek. We all know that PvE games can't be hard. They can be unfair, but they can't actually be hard. Damn, it's already been over 2 hours. I should stop playing, but I also kind of want to go do another run real quick. Mostly, I want to beat this game and get it over with. Partially because I really want to play Pod. And yet here I am doing something that is completely meaningless. Now, it's not completely meaningless to practice that attack, but it is mostly meaningless. We go for caps in that. Final is obviously a hard final, but as far as ranking, who knows? But the problem is that people will stretch their identity to arguing difficulty. To the point where arguing difficulty becomes a competition. I broke my hyper. Logan chips him. Pod is the most fun casual Touhou game in 2. I broke again. My water keeps breaking. But I like sets. But another issue with sets is the subjectivity of them, as different people will do sets differently. Not every set is gonna be similar in how they're played, and they're also used as a competition. Oh man. And people will use sets to argue objectivity. Sets differently. I mean, the most basic of basic approaches is... I know you're a set player, and you've done sets a billion times. So, like... Not every set is going to be the same. Like, sometimes you hop into that set and you're fired up the entire time and you're playing at your peak through most of it. Sometimes you do those first 20 that are just dog shit, and then that next 20 is just so much fucking better. And sometimes your first 20 is just phenomenal, and then it just falls off completely. Just due to various factors of focus, concentration, the hardness of the attack, RNG, your dedication to whatever the current thing going on is. Is a turn for everyone but unlock fuel, according to tooltip, but if you remember correctly, it's misleading, peculiar. We love misleading tooltips. Ooh, shoddy. Okay, let's just move on.
Let's just move on and come back tomorrow.